Hello, everybody. It's Holger Mueller from Constellation Research, live from the Atlanta airport, sharing my top 3 takeaways from Microsoft's Ignite and Envision conference. But first of all, can't miss this, right? Obviously, Atlanta likes an open architecture, at least on their ceiling over here. Looks like another video is running. Let me stop that. Noise. Obviously, open architecture, not just for software, but for Microsoft combined a bunch of events. It's IT admin user conference. It combined SharePoint conference. I believe it was Vision or whatever. It's all coming together as Ignite. Huge conference. I think close to 30,000 attendees in the Orange County Convention Center. Lots of steps to work with north, south, and west, and the many hotels that were involved. What are the takeaways from the event? Basically, 4 major takeaways from my perspective. Microsoft main highlight, I would say, was in Satya Nadella's keynote, the Vision keynote, which was solid with some interesting things, but was really a commitment for Microsoft to quantum computing. Interesting enough, even before quantum computing is available on an Azure perspective or hardware perspective, but Microsoft is putting deep R&D into that, which is good to see. But it will only simulate a quantum computer with conventional computing, which most of the vendors actually do, with scalability all the way to 30 qubits. The interesting thing is really that often Microsoft gets blamed of being late and behind of doing something. Here, Microsoft is definitely early in something. If you think about it, you can build software now in Visual Studio specifically for quantum software, quantum architecture design, programming language, to build quantum-like applications before even the software exists. The big question is how many companies, enterprise will put money behind that. It's most likely a defensive move or an aggressive move. You want to see that to protect the Visual Studio enterprise for innovative applications of quantum computing in the research community, in the scientific community, use quantum computing. Make sure Visual Studio is set there right away. The other major part is, of course, Azure Cosmos DB, or Cosmos DB, which was launched back in built in May or June of this year. An important addition to the overall capabilities on the database side. And it's an amazing implementation of a consistent, globally consistent across the Azure data centers, NoSQL database with very low sub-second latency across these. So amazing things can be built with it. And what Microsoft added to it to make it true serverless completely is to add Azure functions, is to add more capabilities around analytics for that. So really good to see the progress being made around Cosmos DB. Visual Studio, significant work there too. I had the chance to listen to Ned Friedman's demo. Quantum programming that was given away by Satya Nadella already. For machine learning, very good for Microsoft to address the fears which are very common in developers that with the whole push for AI and machine learning, they might be left behind. So making it easy to consume machine learning algorithms, building neural networks, building deep neural networks, using CNTK, using also a little talk about it, Nadella mentioned this, using TensorFlow, which is very new with the recent partnership or the recent initiative around Brainwave, I believe is the name, don't nail me on this. But more interesting innovation around Visual Studio with machine learning as mentioned. The bot framework was exposed in a nice demo. Of course, CI/CD, DevOps, and innovation as it puts out. We saw a nice demo from Abel Wang showing how you create a new asset. And then normally it's back to the developer to manually create the next step on this and not forget something. And that's where the sticky notes come up. Or well, all kinds of stuff can go wrong. But by automatically understanding, hey, you built some code, you probably have a pull request. You probably have a build request out of that. That's good to see. Guthrie's keynote, the major takeaway there is Azure Stack is getting real after significant amounts of delay. It's shipping with Cisco, Dell, HP, and Lenovo. So there's choice for customers. Choice is always a good thing for them. And good to see the hybrid capability that Microsoft has brought to Azure. Significant advancement shown by Corey Sanders of making it easier to administer Azure. That was actually the biggest applause in Scott Guthrie's keynote. Obviously enough of administrators there. So good to see that Microsoft is making it easier to run, administer Azure. So what's the overall takeaway? Good event for Microsoft customers. More and more of the pieces of Microsoft are fitting together. More and more things which were isolated offerings are brought together by Microsoft. Example, Cosmos DB and Azure functions, and now work together out of the box. And it's more functionality coming for later, right? And the biggest later is probably quantum. but there's little immediate impact. And my overall resume is maybe haven't been built. Sometimes even the customer videos and testimonials were the same. Granted, it's a different audience. Those conferences are not made for us analysts, but I would like to see a little more progress, and I would like to see some bigger announcement coming out of Microsoft at their major business user conference. Could have been that I missed them because the setup was a common vision demo, and then I went into the cloud track with Scott Guthrie and then to Ned Friedman's developer demo. What happened parallel in the dynamics tracks and then the collaboration tracks will be covered by my other colleagues. On the data track will be out by colleagues who attended. I was there not alone, so look out for more virtual or digital exhaust from Alan Lepofsky on the collaboration side. Look for Cindy Zhu on the CRM side. Look for Diane Hinchcliffe on the overall CIO and tech optimization side, and look for Doug Henshin, last but not least, on anything on data decisions happening around data lakes, machine learning, and so on. So this was it. Holger Mueller from the rebuilding of the Atlanta airport. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Follow me on Twitter at HolgerMU, HOLGERMU. Look outside. There's not just this video. There's also a Storyfly collection. In a few minutes on SlideShare, there's a one-slide update before you'll have the blog post to the event. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Have a great day. Bye-bye.